Ladies and gentlemen, can you please stand? Please be seated. Ka tangata titi, the mati bird crawls. Ka tangata kākā, the parrot cries. Ka tangi hoki ahau, mai o we call out. Tie mōrio, behold the breath of life. Ka mati a atua. Those past and being mourned, all koutou aro mātai, both yours and ours. Ka tangi ia e tātou e tine wā, we lament for more at this time. Haere, 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 farewell, farewell, farewell. I runa ora to the living, tēnā koutou katoa, and greetings to you all. I'll see you, Kath. All my old mates, colleagues, the young and the restless, mingling with the last of the summer wine, Not you there, Vinny, you're quite young, like, mate, so. The rich and the famous, and the not rich and so famous. And the group, the most loved by you, your family. You, Kath, attracted good people, and they're all here for you today. On a personal note, Kath, I'd just like to thank you for allowing, or getting a ride for me and Darren in a stretch limo. We've never had that opportunity before, mate, so thank you. Today, I will be speaking to Kath, so don't think I'm losing my marbles just yet, even though I do have a gold card. I think it was yours. Welcome you all here today, and thanks for being here to once again support Kath's father. They've been through so much recently. My name is Murray Weir, and I'm privileged to be asked by Kath's father to officiate before you today. Ladies and gentlemen, before we focus on the ceremony, there are some messages I need to pass on. Housekeeping? No, you don't have to do it, it's all part of it. The toilets are out the back on the right-hand side through the back annex. Emergency assembly points outside, either on the road if there's no cars going to the side of the parking area, please. COVID is still around, so if you sanitise us, record your visits. Don't cough on anyone, especially if you're from Auckland. And some family messages. Kath's family pass on their sincere thanks to you all for compassion, food, visits and support during this time. You have been outstanding. Your acts of kindness have been greatly appreciated, and they ask you to sign the book of memories from the hallway if you have not done so already. For those who have travelled from near and far, many thanks for the effort to be here. Great to see you here, mixing with everyone. There will be open floor tributes, and there will be an opportunity to speak to Kath for those who wish. We have, family have requested that you keep it minimal and to the point. Thanks, because I've got quite a lot to do today. The family also asks you to feel free to join them for food and refreshments in the supper annex of this venue after Kath's interment at Eulogy Cemetery. My thanks also to St Paul's Parish and to Anne Smith for assisting me in the service. Many thanks, Anne. Acknowledgements. The family would like to acknowledge the memory and recent passing of Molly Murray, Kath's husband of 62 years. She really missed the passing of her soulmate. Now, could all cell phones be set on funeral mode, hearing aids turned up, all spectacles cleaned, keep your tissues close, make sure your young ones are safe and well looked after, and let us celebrate the life of Kath Murray, a super mum, a super nan, a super lady. I'd like to call on now, please, the karakia, a song from one of Kath's middle forever.
I really battled with what kids do today, but then as we were down the cemetery early this morning, the sun came out, and there it was. Wakataka te auki te uru, wakataka te auki te tonga, ka mākina kina ki uta, kia mana tāratara ki tai, kia hea ki ana te atapura, e tio, e huta, e hau, tihei, mui. Please excuse the ones behind me, facing back. And no disrespect, but the song's for you. So. And anyone that knows these songs that are getting done today, please join in, because Nana would love it. This song here is one of Nana's favourites. When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdens until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. And I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Excuse me there, people. It's been a long time since I was a roadie of the Rolling Stones. Kathleen Carolyn Murray was an open-acre girl. She was born right here at the College Hospital. Kath grew up going to school and playing netball here. She was greatly loved by her family and extended family, referred to as Kath or Kat. Unfortunately, Kath left us last Thursday surrounded by her family, aged 79 years. So, our focus here today is to mourn the loss of Kath Murray. She was deeply loved and well respected by her family and friends. And we are here to support the family in their grieving. You have the right, ladies and gentlemen, to cry and the right to laugh. We are here to mourn, however, from what I know of this lady, through my association with her, I think she would want us to celebrate her life and move forward for the act of living. So I urge you to adopt a manner that befits the memory of Kath Murray. Kath was a calm, no-fuss matriarch who had dignity, mana, and was very proud of her family. A lady to confide in times of celebration or adversity. She was hard-working, a people's person who loved to get together with people for a chat, listen to music, and she took part in many community activities. These often involved sports, the RSA, the Friendship Club, the Country and Western Club, of course karaoke, and giving her compassion and empathy and supporting people from the Stroke Foundation. She was a huge supporter of the schools in Okanaki, working in them and helping out at the many activities that schools hold. Many of you will remember the support and aroha she would have to all, especially supporting Wills and bringing forth the talent as you've seen today. She was very passionate about her gardens, hence the amazing number of ornaments. The number seemed to grow every week. When you saw Kath coming down the road with the orange go-go trolley, she always had the biggest smile on her face, and she loved to giggle or a chat. The family has informed me, for all of those of the faith out there, that this lady has been fast-tracked to heaven and has not needed to use her super gold pensioners card, which I understand she used a lot, especially on the Friday connector that was going into town. She had a happy, easygoing, bubbly personality, showing kindness and compassion to all. Kath was a lady of old school values, loved and respected by her family, and who will be sorely missed by us all. I'd like to call on Anne, please, from St Paul's Church to do a reading for us.
I'm reading from Psalm 23, that well-known Psalm of David. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not be in want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Thanks, Anne. We're going to into the eulogy and family statements, ladies and gentlemen. I think you'll be in for a treat. There's plenty of singing here. And I'd like to call on the family now, led by Kate Murray and supported by Whānau. If you'd like to come up. And there will also be house music.
Hello, kia ora, and welcome. We'd like to share with you how it is at Mum and Dad's. We hope they still come through the door without knocking. We hope they still head to the kitchen and straight to the fridge. We hope they still go through the mail and look at the catalogue to read. We hope they come in and feel the weight on their shoulders, leave them before they are home. For they are home. For our kids and their kids, our door will always be open. For that's how it is at Mum and Dad's. Now, we're the 7 siblings of Mo and Kath Murray, And these are her pet names for all of us. This is Belinda, Benny, Darren, Boy, Glenison, Wee Wee, Michelle Pooh, Morris Moppy, and George Grubble. Mum is as local as they come. She was born on 22nd of December 1940 to Jean and George Marco. She's a sister to Uncle Ellie Marco and the late Auntie Shirley Roper, and many other siblings who have passed through infancy. Mum played basketball and with her best teammate and friend Auntie Lorna Lorpio in Standard 3 when Mr. Wharton was in charge. That time it was 9-a-side in those days. Later on she worked at the Prestige making stockings, which is where Heartland Construction is now. After that she worked as a postie at the post office with Mrs. Dobbin for many years. Her parents, Nan and Gadu, lived at 25 Diffenbach Street, which is still a homestead today. She met and married her soulmate of 62 years in 1957 at Lanaya Post Office. She is a supporter of many clubs, the Stroke Foundation. She is an RSA member, the Women's Division. She loved going to the Friendship Club and spending Sundays at the country and western clubs. She was a kaumatu at Opimiki High School for a few years. She lived life to the fullest, always supported her mokos and whatever they did. She loved listening to music and loved the pineapple arts, which is quite funny because when we went to Harding's, suggested us 7 siblings. On the table, lo and behold, was pineapple lunch. And the music was playing, so yeah, she was there with us. Thanks, Mum, for being our mum and Nana. You're 1 in a million. We'll all miss you and Dad, but we'll always have you in our hearts.
I'm just going to be reading a short poem. Tyler was in my mother's arms. If roses grow in heaven, well, please pick a bunch for me. Place them in my mother's arms and tell her they're from me. Tell her I love her and miss her. And when she turns to smile, place a kiss upon her cheek and hold her for a while. Because remembering her is easy. I'll do it every day, but there's an ache within my heart that will never go away. We love you, Mum.
There you go. You're not there short. Understand he's going to be here from the grandchildren? Okay.
Until we meet again. Those special memories of you will always bring a smile. If only I could have you back for just a little while. Then we could sit and talk again, just like we used to do. You always meant so very much and always will do too. The fact that you're no longer here will always cause me pain, but you're forever in my heart until we meet again.
If kisses were raindrops, I'll send you showers. If hugs were seconds, I'll send you hours. If smiles were water, I'll send you the sea. And if blood were a blessing, I'll send you me.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you put your hands together for the family, please? Those eulogies are hard to do, and I congratulate them all. We've got a chance now for an open floor tributes. There's people out there who'd like to say something in remembrance of Kath. The floor is yours.
Our parents gave us life. Our grandparents gave us a sense of who we are and where we came from. When I'd come to visit you for the first time since your passing, Nana Gogo, it hit me how lucky I have been to have had you with me for all those 34 years of existence. I have been blessed with your love. I loved how you approached life. So strong, determined, and a youthfulness about you that I admire. Always one to be the life of the party, with your friendliness and ability to mix and mingle with people of all ages and walks of life. Going to high school was memorable. Having you working alongside my mum, Weasel, and aunties, blasting your radio, cleaning aprons, pockets full of lollies, handing them out to all the students as we departed school for the day. 3:15 bell was a highlight for this reason. Menagogo, you are going to be sad enough. Rest easy. Give my love to the whānau. They have gone before us. And last but not least, give Koko a big hug and kiss from me, please. I love you, Menagogo, and I miss you so much.
Since I'm up here, I'll just make it quick and short because we are quite busy. And these are the things I didn't need to say to you last night, Anna. And because I wasn't didn't have any thoughts really. I'm glad that I came over whenever I did. During whether it was raining or fine. And one of my favourite things to do was just to be with you and you and Koko and just chill out and keeping you guys company. That was one of my favourite things to do. And being able to do that again is completely heartbreaking. And the day you passed, I seen the video that we had of you when we told you about your surprise karaoke, and I could tell that you went really well at all, so I did whatever I could. I did my things as quickly as possible and rushed up to you, skated up to you. And as I got there, the ambulance was already there to pick you up and you were already inside. And if I knew that was the last time I would see you, I would have jumped through that window and gave you a massive hug and a kiss. Yeah, completely heartbreaking that now that we've lost you too now, but you all know that you loved us all and it was your time to leave because you were ready to go by Koko, the soulmate, and we can respect that, and we love that, and we love you, Nana. You all do. Forever and always.
Well, since I'm up here, if I start crying and someone comes and comforts me, you know they're speaking next. I kind of had to laugh when Toby said he'll keep it short because me and him have been talking the most over the last few days. Me and the little cousin there have always got heaps to say, but I am going to try and keep it short. I'm going to start my cordial with some big thank yous. Jordy, mate from Hardings. You're an absolute credit to your work, mate. The love and compassion you've shown us during this whole ordeal from Gramps to Nana. It feels like you're part of our family. And Nana, I know Nana was really high on you, she, you know, so yeah, Geordie guy, he's alright. So thank you very much, mate. If I leave anybody out, I'm really sorry, but there's just so many people. I want to say a big shout out to my cousin Bunks. She has worked tirelessly behind the scenes, doing all the nice stuff that you do at a house, and then back to her house, and then back to the church, and then back to Nana's, and carry on. Thank you very much, cousin. Couldn't have done it without you. To Auntie Ange and Uncle Jim, you guys always seem to be here for us. You guys are, you know, rocks and pillars of our family. Thank you guys for your wholehearted support. Uncle John and Auntie Jo next door, to Nana's. You guys have been there so much over the last 3 weeks. See, it's not even a week, it's like 3 weeks. When we pulled up here, someone, I can't remember who said it, but it was like, felt like deja vu, well, it does actually. Except for the weather, it's a little bit nicer, so thanks for that, Nana. Yeah. Also to my little cousins, Pima and Marie. Oh, you two have done a lot of work over the last 3 weeks to a month. Looking after Gramps, being there for Nana. You guys have done a tremendous job. So proud of you guys. I'm really, really proud of all my cousins and their children and stuff like that. Really come together and it's been really good. Saturday night, was that a shindig and a half? Ray and Bernard, it's good to see you guys here today. Nana had so much time for you guys. We can't thank you enough for what you guys done on Saturday night. And the fact that, I still laugh about it, but the fact that Nana was watching the whole entire thing was awesome. So thank you guys for putting your heart as well. To all my friends and singing friends and competitors that showed up on Saturday night. We had such a blast, it was awesome. Nana would have been so proud of it. So I think that's most of the thank yous that we have through. Nana. Jeez. I used to love Nana coming to all my carry competitions. She made me tired just watching her out in the crowd. So much energy. So much energy. Oh, by the way, I was going to say before, it's alright, bro, it's alright. I was going to say before, but kids don't know, you know, just let them do it, because Nana would have let them, so. And then she would have told them off later, so. Yeah, like Hobie said, and Pacey said it well last night when he said that Opunaki won't be the same again without Nana gone. Yeah, right. It's time for us to rejoice now, her energy, her spirit, which is exactly why on the program it says I'm singing the song for myself, but I'm not. All you grandkids are going to get up as well, so I've just made that public, so no go backs. Thank you.
People I'll take any votes. Any bids? We're going to move on then. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a tribute to Kathleen. We'll come on the screen here.
I love you.
I'll be home very soon. I never knew just how much you meant to me till now. You're so many miles away across the sea. Only God knows where or when we'll meet again to hold you in my arms once more. To hear your voice and to see your smile. God, please do keep my mind. I never knew just how much you meant to me till now. You're so many miles away across the sea. Only God knows where or when we'll meet again to hold you in my arms once more. To hear your voice and to see your smile. God, please do keep my mind.
Grandma, we love you. Grandma, we do. Though you may be far away, we think of you. There's no one quite like Grandma, and I know you will agree. She always is a friend to you, and she's a friend to me. There's no one quite like Grandma. She's there in times of need. Before it's bedtime on her knee, to us a book shall read. Grandma, we love you. Grandma, we do. Though you may be far away, we think of you. And one day when we're older, we'll look back and say, there's no one quite like Grandma. She has helped us on our way. Grandma, we love you. Grandma, we do.
And yeah, fitting song for not only this man here, but to so thanks very much for the reputation of Kathleen. I'd like to call now, again, Rebecca, and he's put it out there, and he'll be singing a song for the rest of the family. Cheers.
Right, the celebrant said you have to, so you've got to come up now. Can I have all my grandchildren up here, please? We're not starting until you guys get up here, so Nana said hurry up. Hey, great, so if you want to come up, it's all good. I don't stink, don't want me. This is one of Nana's favourite songs too, but this has got a bit of a rock and roll feel to it, so bit of pumps of music. Enjoy, please, mate. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I'm thinking about the things of what you're doing. In my head, I paint a picture. I swear they were least shot on Saturday night. By myself, and I look across the water.
What you doing in my head? I paint a picture. Since I come home, now my body's been a mess, and I miss your tender hair and the way you like to dress. Why don't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over,
Everyone's already got their hands together. I want everyone to put their hands together for like this banana. See that coach though. Matter of fact, let's do this banana. I want you to repeat after me. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I love you, darling. I love you, darling. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh this yeah. Oh, this yeah, you got to sing and go, 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 never go, 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 go,
people. We're coming now to the concluding statements, but I'd first like to ask Anne again to read the Lord's Prayer. It's with me, conscience prayer.
If you'd just like to join me in saying the Lord's Prayer. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
And we come to the time now to farewell Kathleen, Carol and Murray as we start her on our next journey. I'd like to say to you, Kate, Benny, Moppy, George, Michelle, Belinda and Darren, and all of your families and extended family, how extremely proud your mum and Nana would have been with you all today. Your care and compassion for her, respect for her, your aroha and love towards her during this tough time has been very special. You've all endured so much with the close passing of your dad, granddad, and now your mum. The marked strength you have shown is admirable. On behalf of your mum, Kath, and this gathering, I congratulate you and wish you sincere comfort at this moment. This community will be here for you both now and more importantly in the future. Please do not hesitate to call on us. Kath will always be with you. You will have your memories and we see her in the physical makeup and personalities of her children, grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Each carries a genetic part of Kath. Her family and their families were a significant part of her life. She won't be forgotten. Death leaves a heartache no one can heal. Love leaves a memory that no one can steal. To all who are gathered here, thanks for being here for Kath and her family and to celebrate the life of much loved mum, grandparent, sister, sister-in-law, auntie and friend who had a zest for all things family, people and life. Kath, the girl from Auburn. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. And so far we say goodbye to Kathleen, Caroline Murray or Kath O'Connor. Grab the orange go-go trolley, Kath, so you've a little walk to go on. Remember us all, to those who have gone before. Your loved one will be waiting for you, smiling as he sees you. Thoughtfully and with a remembrance and appreciation of a life well lived, we say farewell, Kath. We acknowledge your contribution to our lives. We think only positive thoughts, as Kath would have wanted, with concern and affection for each other, with a smile in our hearts, and with hope for the road ahead. Go with respect, devotion, and much love. Go in peace. Moreda, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. I'd like to call up now our pallbearers. To carry Kath out. Thanks, people.
Tomorrow you will be leaving. Tomorrow we will shake hands. Just before you board the plane to fly to a far-off land. We've been friends a long time.
shall not grow old, and we that grow old. Age shall not weary you, for the years of death. Going down in the sun, and in the morning we will remember you. Father God, please look after these two, and look after all in the assembly. Glory be to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
And when